she didn't want nothing to do with me because her attention span was with someone in college. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, but
preach.
So my question is, what that do to your insecurity?
It crushed me. It crushed my insecurity a little bit.
Right.
But I mean, it crushed me. It's like, but damn, now I gotta fucking be. I have to compete with a college guy. Because
why? Because you want that one chick?
But it's not just that one chick. It's all of them because it.
But yeah, but like you said, in high school, the women wanted to date older and date the college men. Yeah, they could come pick you up from school. They could take you back to their dorm. What I'm gonna do? Well, I mean, when my mom leave and my brother and my sister, they out at like 4 o'clock. We got like an hour. Let's do it. You can spend a night with my man. That's no competition for me.
Listen, that has to do with time and circumstance.
Yeah, but that's fucking me up.
It wasn't your time and it wasn't your circumstance.
No, but shorty, you in the 11th grade with me. You gotta relax.
No, but listen, but naturally, okay, 17, right, for a male is really like 12. So for a girl, 17 is really like 22.
That depends on who you deal with. That depends on who
Exactly. I wasn't being a 12-year-old, 17-year-old. I was being a 17-year-old, 17-year-old, but like, I'm trying to fuck with you.
Because if a girl dates older, that doesn't mean that they're more mature.
Exactly.
Because the niggas that they dealt with older, they were immature.
They were immature because they couldn't get a woman
their age. So now the girl's like,
y'all had your script already.
We just been through that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's crazy to me. So now, fast forward to the future, I got my shit together, but you all sloppy seconds because you let older motherfuckers that were still immature ran through you, and next thing you know.
See, here's what you haven't accepted. That's time and circumstance.
Yeah.
Okay? So it wasn't the right timing and it wasn't the right circumstance. So you move forward.
I have.
I'm just saying, like, that's how you're supposed to.
I'm going to move forward to the point I hope I run into that person.
You see what I'm saying?
And they see me on social media, like, oh my God, you doing your thing. That's petty. That's the pettiness coming out. And I'm like, nope. Just joking. But what I'm saying
is that's not healthy. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we call baggage.
It's not baggage.
Yes, because it's like I'm waiting.
No, it's like
moment.
No, it is that we all have a moment.
Trying to get at me.
Is that always that moment?
But what if we all have it?
It happens. It's like you never gonna forget that scenario. You would never forget that scenario. And it's
you won't. And that's the part that I'm saying you have not healed. And that is the baggage.
It's not about I'm not healed from it. It's just like, it's hilarious and how ironic that
no, you just haven't accepted it for what it is.
I always have, and that's why I'm the rock star that I am. But what I'm saying is that you know what I'm saying? And now I'm the rock star that I am. I got my shit together, whatever. But that person put their eggs in one basket because they felt they was important and they got gamed. That's that era. I get that. What I'm saying is that when you said earlier how, you know what I'm saying, we in the bar or we out on the street, you over here conversating with someone and saying their eyes are still all over the place because there's options based on how easy you could just, you didn't like that particular answer or they didn't respond to you fast enough, they could move on to the next person because they was able to keep up with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that that's very unhealthy, but what I'm saying is that it's a fast-paced game, and I guess the game changed, and I understand why you don't want to be a part of it because you want to be who you are because maybe that person is not ready to actually sit still. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you meeting me, he moving shit. Exactly. His agenda's like, all right, I sat here. It's like speed dating. I sat here. I got 3 minutes to pitch my date, and then I'm gone.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, all right. So here's a challenge with that. I gotta give you my best pitch out the gate. But along with giving you my best pitch, I have to fight against all your past niggas. And I gotta fight against all the other niggas that just wasn't shit, that do whatever.
That's what I gotta say. It's still time and circumstance. And if we accept time and circumstance, we be all right. Okay. Because even if I was to put my best foot forward and it did not go the way that I planned for it to go, I'm still okay. Because now I can move forward and move on to someone else, right? But if I stay stuck on, well, why you didn't accept me at this moment, you see what I'm saying? Then I'm just like, I'm blocking myself from other options.
Because we have no control over that.
You don't. Yeah. So my thing is why do you have focus on something you have no control over when you can have focus on something you do have control over?
Yeah.
You got control over. You can go talk to about 10 or 15 people in a DM if you want to. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But sometimes we get stuck on that, and this is why I start talking to adolescents now more, because that's very early on how they learn how to make those type of connections. Mm-hmm. And they tie like that first love. Oh, you broke my heart, and they hold on to that, and I can't love no more ever again. That's so unrealistic. No, what you're supposed to be learning at this time is you feeling it out. You having fun. Yeah. Okay, she didn't like you, it didn't work out. Now you move on to the next one, date a friend. Whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's how we should be teaching our kids.
She said it, y'all. I didn't say date a friend.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying specifically that. But what I'm saying is the tie shouldn't be so connected tightly. You see what I'm saying? If you are still learning you and figuring you out. Because now, when you get in a relationship, here's the other. We get in a relationship, we've been together since I was 20. Mm-hmm. Now I'm 40. Who are you? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, who are you? Why did I even marry you when I was 20 years old? Because you done dragged me through all of these other changes. You done changed. Yes, but we all growing and changing.
Yeah, we all gonna grow.
And we don't know if we're gonna accept each other in that growth and that change.
So let me ask you a question. Is it okay, let's say a couple married early, because let's say high school sweethearts. Mm-hmm. They got married early because they felt at that time, this is the only person I want to be with for the rest of my life. Some of those situations does happen. It rarely happen now these days. But let's just say in this situation, let's say they got married early and now they're starting to realize they have less in common from they honeymoon phase of high school puppy love into
you know what came to my mind?
What's up?
Who the hell I dated at 20? I would never fucking date at 40.
But that's you growing though.
I know, but I'm just saying, no, hell no.
That's you growing. Some people don't even grow out of that phase though. Some people,
that's true, though.
Some people are stuck with a certain type of man that they're looking for, so that's what they run with for the rest of their life.
Well, I'm just saying, if you have not found this person and it has been 10 years, you need to let it go. I'm gonna just say that. You need to let that notion, that ideology, you need to let that go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna be spending another 10 years
looking for that same
exactly
thing.
And not find it.
Yeah.
And this is why I say also too, like, it's okay to have standards, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, if these people don't live up to your standards, but they could be a good person. Yeah. You could vibe with them.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? But because they didn't have all these checklists on here now, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that fair?
It's not.
It's not. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, now you have to kind of ground yourself on how do I want to proceed? How do I want to make my decisions on inviting people into my life?
Mm-hmm. Are you always going to have high standards on your checklist? Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a checklist.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, you got to have a job.
No, I get that.
If you ain't employed, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah. That's basis. That's the basis. I get it.
I see a lot of successful, powerful women are still single because their checklist is so demanding.
It's true.
And I think because, and from stories that I have heard, conversations that I have, they date men in the same caliber, but they still don't respect the women on the same level as them.
Okay, so yeah.
Right, because what I've noticed and I've seen, right, is a man who has a high status, right, they don't normally date someone in that same bracket.
Right.
They're dating someone a little bit below that bracket, right?
I was going to say that.
Because a lot of times, right, they want somebody that could be on that same
They want that
level
control,
as them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't make six figures with me.
Yeah.
Because then I can't run too many things. And when I say to men in that situation, work on your insecurities.
Right.
Because your money don't make you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You make you.
That's real. But to play devil's advocate, because I believe in everything that you're saying. Mm-hmm. But my thing is this: a lot of women can meet. They go out there or they grow up like, oh, I need a guy that's got this degree, making 6 figures, da da da. That's great. I get that. Cool. But 9 times out of 10, that guy is not looking for you.
No.
Especially if you already successful.
I'm guilty because I made that assumption. Right?
Yeah.
Because I've dated somebody who didn't have the business and didn't have the money, and I felt like, oh, okay, I can settle, I can try to make this work, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So here it is. I need to go out the bracket, and here it is. I dated a man that's successful and all this other stuff, but he's broken on the inside. So it's like, you know, I felt like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. I ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? And I had to take a step back and be like, all right, I need to be realistic. Maybe I need to be somewhere in between. You know what I mean? Maybe my standards are a little too high. You know, maybe I was judging, you know, what his resume had to say as who he is as a person. And that is not the case.
And that's what you can't do.
And I get it.
You can't do that.
And I'm just going to say lesson learned, you know, and this is why I try to inspire and empower other women to not kind of go off that plateau. Don't go off that resume. You know, just because he got that 6-figure job, just because he looked good, just because he got shit going for him, doesn't mean he's going to offer that and extend that to you.
Right.
Because guess what? He took a lot of years to build that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So his mindset is, who are you?
Yeah, you wasn't there.
You wasn't there.
You wasn't there, exactly.
So
no, that's
real.
That's real because I've met women that were, you know, I didn't finish school. You know, I didn't finish to get my degree or whatever the case may be. So a lot of women were, I call them HR because they treat me like, it's like they look at my resume. Oh, you don't have a degree? I'm writing you off. There's nothing you can do here. But my work ethic, though, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Now they sign on, all these guys that got degrees or whatever the case may be, and that's cool. But those guys, they feel like they at the top now, and you wasn't there for my struggle, so why am I fucking with you? And let's just take it a little step further, because these are conversations that I'm having with black women, where they're saying professional, successful black men just aren't checking for black women. That's just what they're saying. That's what I'm hearing. But at the same time, black women are like, where the successful black men at?
Well,
not looking for you, clearly. That's what I mean. That's
Speaking from a woman's perspective, like, how important do you think mental health is?
Well, when you think about it, what do you use when you want to do anything in life? Your brain.
Oh, yeah.
So if your brain is not stable, right, then the rest of you can't do too much.
Cash flow, swag out the asshole, returning the feeling that real niggas ask for. I got it tied up, real nigga lasso, bringing the corner back without getting tackle. In prime time with divine rhymes, got it in my blood, nigga, no slime. This an up and coming rapper in my own city, but I'm running this shit, dog, in no time.